story of the Prophet Muhammad. When the Prophet Muhammad was at Mecca, many people of Quraysh did terrible things to him, and also some companions were tortured by them. If you look at the story of Bilal ibn Rabah, before he being free, he was tortured by his servant. And also when the Prophet Muhammad saw that the situation was not very good to him and to his companions, to his followers, he asked them to migrate to Ethiopia. And then there were many companions were migrating to Ethiopia, and then they came back. And also finally the Prophet Muhammad took the big decision to migrate to Madinah al-Munawwarah.
A question, you just mentioned Bilal being tortured.
Yes.
What was the basis for this? Was it because of his Muslim faith?
Yes, and actually in that time Bilal ibn Abi Rabah accepted Islam, and actually he practiced Islam secretly. But by the day his servant knew that he accepted the belief of the Prophet Muhammad. When his master knew that, his master was starting torturing him, and he didn't want to give up his faith. And when he was tortured, he still said Allah, Allah. It's mean Ahad, Ahad. I'm so sorry. It's mean one, one, because he believed in the God of Muhammad.
Yes.
And then if you look at the history of the Prophet Muhammad took the decision, big decision, to migrate to Madinah al-Munawwarah. In this new land, the Prophet Muhammad started doing many things. The first thing that he did is how to make brotherhood between Al-Ansar and Al-Muhajirun. Al-Ansar is the helper, or the people of Madinah, and Muhajirun is the people of Mecca. And the first thing that the Prophet Muhammad did is how to establish brotherhood between Muhajirin and Ansar. And in fact, the Prophet Muhammad was successfully establishing the brotherhood between both of them. And then the Prophet Muhammad built the mosque or the masjid, because the masjid is essential place for Muslim. The Muslim need to gather to each other. If you look at the mosque or masjid, the masjid is not a place that we worship God in it, but masjid has sort of social institution, we can say so, because the people are gathering in this place, and it's very easy to organize, to talk the problems that they have.
Multi-purpose facility.
Yes, yes. And the third thing that the Prophet Muhammad did when he came to Madinah is sort of to make a reconciliation between Al-Muslim and Jewish people. And actually Jewish people and the Muslim in the time were living in one constitution, in one state. Although, I mean, the state people are Muslim, but Muslims still respect them. And also there is peace community between Muslim and the Jews. So it's very interesting, because some people maybe think if Muslim is dominating, so non-Muslim cannot live under Muslim government.
Right, but it's the opposite.
It's opposite.
There are more freedoms.
Yes, if you look at, it's very interesting, if you look at the history of Islam, when Islam landed to Spain, Andalus,
yes,
the Jewish people were living under the Muslim control, under Muslim power. If you look at the history of the Jews, the term golden age of the Judaism or the Jewish people is that when they were living with the Muslim. And there was Musa ibn Maimun, the Greek Jewish theologian, and Jewish people still consider him as the Greek philosopher and the Greek theologian. And also they emphasized that between Moses and Moses, there is no someone like the Moses. It means between Moses, the prophet Moses, that the Jews consider as the great leader
lawgiver,
of the Judaism, and Moses ibn Maimun, there is no someone like Moses ibn Maimun. It means that Moses ibn Maimun was considered as the Greek theologian, the Greek scholar of the establishing of the Jewish sciences and the development of the Jewish religion. It's very interesting. In the time Musa ibn Maimun was living under the Muslim power. So it's not fair if many people are afraid if Muslims are dominating.
Right.
Non-Muslim will not have any right. So that's totally wrong.